Good afternoon. We want to tell our people the meaning of tie-dye. As the name implies, you start by tying the fabric before you dip it into the dye solution. That is why we call tie-dye. I made mention of fabric. What is the meaning of fabric? In art family, we don't normally call it clothes. People call it clothes, but in art terminology, we refer to it as fabric. And fabric simply means the clothes that the dyer or artist ready to dye is being called fabric. It is a cloth or material used in dye process. It may be cotton, yarn, fiber, guinea, jeans, or suitable material that can absorb dye. And what is the meaning of dye? Dye, it is a natural or synthetic substances derived from sources like plants, animal, minerals, chemical, etc., which is processed into liquid or powder and used to stain or impart color on a fabric. These two major comprises tie-dye. Now, what is tie-dye? Tie-dye, it is a method or technique of forming pattern or design on a fabric. When certain area tied, in order to resist the dye. And what is the meaning of resist? When you disturb the penetration of dye, that shows you resist an area of your fabric. Where other areas will absorb the dye. One is resist, while the other one is absorb. The area that absorb will occupy dye, while the area that resist will occupy pattern. Tie-dye. The one you tie will resist the dye that will occupy the proposed pattern or design, while the area that absorb will bring out exactly dye or the color of your choice that you use at that particular time. That is tie-dye. You tie some area, while the area you tie will resist dye. The dye you use will now penetrate, absorb in untied area. You tie with raffia. Some people call it rope, but in art, in the field of art, we refer to it as raffia. So some that use rope, they did not know the original name, but at times they improvise.
I believe you are hearing us now.
We're hearing you. We're hearing you.
Okay, thank you. I'll continue. Thank you.
The most important materials that we need in the process of tie-dye is fabric, which the fabric can be brocade, it can be braft, which people call teru, it can be Ankara, it can be Guinea, it can be jeans, or all in the name of pure cotton or 100% cotton. If you use any other thing beside that 100% cotton, you may not likely to achieve good end product. But for you to achieve good end product, you must try to embark on 100% cotton of those materials mentioned. Can we proceed?
Yes.
Hello, my people. Can we proceed?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. When we now go to the materials, we've made mention of fabric. We have two chemicals that we use beside dye. Dye is just a color that will change the surface of your fabric, that will give the design. While we have two major material that you can, their efforts on the process of tie-dye cannot be overemphasized. The first one is called caustic soda, while the second one is called hydrosulfide. That caustic soda is just, the texture is like grounded sugar. It is the one that will soften the cotton, while hydrosulfide that resembles salt, table salt, will empower the dye. Dye cannot work on its own. Hydrosulfide cannot do it on its own, while sulfate cannot do it on its own. The three of them work together to bring out good end product or good results. You mix hydrosulfide with caustic soda with dye. You now dissolve it with warm water. The material are fabric, caustic soda, hydrosulfide, dye, and water. You now pour them in a container. Why this bowl is referred to as dye bath.
Before that, let's move on.
That dye bath is a bowl that you use to dye the fabric. It is the dye bath that you use to mix the chemicals into solution. When you heat your water, you pour the chemical. You first of all pour caustic soda, you pour hydrosulfide, then you now pour the dye. You now mix it with hot water or warm water. You will not allow the water to be too much in order that the chemical will not lose its effectiveness. If it is watery, the efficiency will not be acquired. You will not allow it to watery. And if the hot water is too hot, you first of all mix it and stir it with that hot water while you now neutralize it with ordinary water.
I think you are hearing us.
Can we proceed, ma?
Yes, ma.
Hello?
We can hear you, ma. You can
Are you with us?
Yes, we can hear you, ma.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
And
All
if
right,
anybody
all
has
right.
a question,
Now we
you can
have
put it in the
different
chat. Sorry, ma.
techniques.
And you will
If
ask
anybody-
question, don't worry.
Yeah.
Let me pause for the question, ma.
Yeah, if anybody has question, please you can ask.
Continue with your question.
No, I don't
Ask
have any
question.
question. I'm just asking if anybody has any question.
You can
put it in
continue.
the chat. You can continue, ma.
All right, all right. They will still ask question after the lecture before we move down to the real practical.
Okay. Okay, ma.
That's all right.
That's all right, ma. That's all right.
All right.
Yes. I made mention of raffia the other time. In the absence of raffia, then we can improvise. In a situation that you want to improvise, you can use this bag rice. The one they use to pack rice or beans, you can cut it to be used instead of raffia if you don't have your raffia. But the best material, the best rope to be used is raffia. And in the process of tie, you must tie it to the tight stage. If it didn't tight, the dye will penetrate to where it's supposed to be resisted. Now we have different methods, different techniques that you can use to bring out this tie-dye on a fabric. We have the first one as marbling or squeezing method. When we say marbling, you spread the cloth and you squeeze it. You squeeze. After squeezing, you may tie it, at times you may not tie it. You now mix the chemical. You just sprinkle it. You can use broom to sprinkle it. Then you can splash with sponge. You can splash with spoon. If you have big brush, you can use it to splash. That is marbling or squeezing method. We have another one as folding method. That folding, you fold into different shapes. You can fold like geometrical shape. When I made mention of geometrical shape, we have plating, we have parallelogram. You fold in order to form all this shape before you go into dye proper. Then we have another one as stitching method. Under this stitching, you draw what you want. It may be floral motif, it may be animal motif, it may be abstract. You draw it on the fabric. Then you now take the needle and the thread. In the process of this stitching, you need needle and thread. When you pass the needle when you pass the thread into the needle, you now use it to stitch where you have your pattern. You've already sketched your pattern on the fabric. You now stitch it out. After stitching, you draw the thread little before you dip it into the dye. When you finish, you now release the thread. That one is called stitching or sewing method. You have pleating method. That pleating, you can pleat in a diagonal form. You can pleat it straight. You can bend your fabric in order to pleat it. In a situation that you want to pleat, you fold it, you pleat it clockwise. That is pleating. We have another one as twisting. You twist the cloth that will form long shape. That is twisting. In a situation that you twisted the fabric, you now use rope. That rope will not follow each other. It will be gathered. That is, when you draw the rope, it will leave the space. Everything will be explained when you see that one, when we get to the practical aspect. Then we have another one as spiral method. That spiral method, you get your flat surface. Then you spread the cloth, that is the fabric on it. You now hold it from the middle. You started turning it. That is spiral. After you spiral all the clothes, you now hold it with pin. In a situation that you don't get the pin immediately, you add a stapler to hold it. And when you don't have pin or this stapler, you don't have, in the absence of those pins, you get your thread available that you tie it immediately. Then you have sandwiching method. That sandwiching method is combination of rope and stick. When you fold it, you put stick, one at the top and the other one at under. The edge of the wood will now be tied. You tie it from the bottom, then you tie it at the top. This one is called sandwiching method. We have concentric square. That concentric square, you draw the square, then you hold it. You tie it. We have cycle. That cycle, in the olden days, our mother used to put stone inside it or counter. They put it inside the fabric, they tie it. But now you just hold it, then you tie. That is cycle method. Another one is called blade form method. That blade form, you use your hand to hold the two edge, then you fold it as if you fold blade, then you tie it. Some of the method cannot be understandable with this lecture, but you see it better when we go into the practical. We have bunching method, we have crisscrossing. That crisscrossing, you overlap the method, you overlap the fabric, then you tie it. All these are different methods that we have in tie-dye. Some of it, they don't even have name. It depends on your creativity, how creative the dyer is or how creative the students are. Because your teacher may taught you different ways, you yourself, you add your own ways, you add your own knowledge. There is no mistake in this work we are doing, because when you realize that this is not how I wanted to do it, but when you proceed, it will give you another pattern. Then in the process of that, For you to achieve this tie-dye, you must follow some steps in order to achieve this result in tie-dye. The first step is you get all the materials and tools ready, such as fabric. There is difference between tools and materials. Materials are ingredients that you use at a particular time that cannot stand test of time. Some of these material, when you use them, you cannot see them again, you cannot gather them again. Why tools are equipment? Tools are the equipment that you use in order to help out the tie-dye that you can still reuse. They can stand test of time. E.g., this fabric we are talking about, all the caustic soda, hydrosulfide dye, they are under ingredients. When you mix them together, they cannot be separated again. But when we have made mention of tools, they are dye bath. You can use a bowl between now and 10 years. Your hand glove, you can use it as many, as long. All what
Yes,
can
Baba.
stand as test of time, they are tools.
Yes, cover.
They are tools. Number two, you plan the design. The first step is getting all the materials ready, tools and materials. The number two step is plan the design. If it is cycle, if it is marbling, folding, pleating, or stitching, you plan the design. Number three, you prepare the dye bath. Preparation of dye bath simply means mixture of the chemical and dye solution together. Then, after you might have prepared the dye solution, you now dip the fabric. Before you plan the material, you need to desize the fabric. What is the meaning of desize? There is no how you get your materials. It has contained industrial starch. The process of removing this industrial starch is called desize. D-E-S-I-Z-E. You desize it. That is the process of removing the industrial starch before you plan your design. After you plan your design, you prepare the dye bath, then you dip the fabric into solution. Immediately when you dip it, you allow it to relax in the dye, maybe 10 to 20 minutes. Immediately when you mix, it will thick. But when you dip, that you realize that this one has watery, it is no more active, then you remove it. When you remove, you put it under shade. In the process that you put it under shade, it will allow the air to come on the fabric in order for the fabric to bring out its original color. Like yellow color, immediately when you mix it, it will bring out magenta color. When you mix navy blue, it will come out in gold color. It will be after you put it under shade that here will help you to bring out the original color. In art, we call it oxidation. Without oxidation, the cloth cannot bring out its original color. Not all color that appear with its original color when you mix it. So it is under oxidation that they bring out their color. That is point number one under oxidation. Then another point under oxidation, it will show you maybe the dye is active or not. When you realize that the dye is active, until then you rinse the fabric. You rinse in order to remove excess dye. Like when you wash your clothes at home, you put it in a clean water to do what? To wash out the excess soap. That is essence of being rinse the fabric. After you rinse it, you examine the fabric. Maybe the color is okay or not. The next stage, you untie the tied area. That is, you lose the rope.
Let's go to the practical.
When you lose the rope, you now starch it. The process of adding starch in order for the cloth to stiff is called sizing. The process of removing the hydroxide is called desize, while the process of adding starch is called size. You desize before you dip the fabric into the color. You decide before dye, while you size after dye. Immediately when you size the fabric, you sun dry it. When the cloth dry, then you iron and package it. That is just the steps to be taken if it is one color. If it is another, if it is two color, you follow the same step in another way. When you want to dye the fabric in two colors, we have something we call it warm color and cool color. Cool color are the color that recede, while warm color are the color that show their brightness, like yellow. They are called shout color, bright color. But in art, we refer to it as warm color. We have yellow, orange, lemon, red as our warm color.
It's a color.
While we have purple, brown, blue, navy blue, black as our cool color. When you want to dye the fabric in two colors, you must first of all dye the fabric in one color, because it is easy for cool color to overlap warm color. One color cannot overlap cool color. So if there are mistake, if there is mistake, it is easy to correct the mistake with cool color. That's just simple arithmetic on it. Now, in the process of dye, we call something safety precaution. All these safety precautions, they are very, very essential. And what is safety precaution? They are steps to be taken before the practical in order to avoid accident or injury in the dye process. Can we mention few of these safety precautions? The first one is hand glove. You put on your hand glove in order not to allow your hand to have direct contact with chemical, so that it will not stain your hand. When you want to touch hot water, or when you want to stir the chemical when it is hot, you put on what? You put on your hand glove. Immediately when you dip the fabric, in order to turn it, you put on your hand glove. When you want to remove the fabric from the dye bath, you put on your hand glove. Another one is apron. You put on apron so that the apron will cover your outer garment. Maybe in the process of dye, the chemical can splash, so your outer garment will not spoil or stain. An artist or a dyer needs to put on his or her apron. Hello, my people.
We can hear you, ma.
Hello, ma.
We can hear you, ma.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Another safety precaution is labeling of the chemicals. If you fail to label the chemical, someone may have poor identification. So for easy identification, you need to label your chemical. Apart from easy identification, when you label your chemical, it will help you to know direct information about the chemical, most especially expiring date, functions of the chemical. It is very, very essential and compulsory for you to label your chemical. Another one is storing of the chemical. When you fail to store your chemical, it's spoiled. If the chemical have contact with water, it will mold. If the chemical have contact with sun, it will fade. So it is mandatory to store your chemical in a cool place. Like how? You put it in a container and you cover it tight so that you should not get contact with water or sun. And you keep it in a dry place so that the children will not touch it. Then we have another one as safety glasses. When you put on your safety glasses, the flame of the chemical will not affect your eyes. We have another one as nose and mouth mask or guide, so that you will not inhale the chemical. In order not to inhale the chemical, because some of these chemicals, they are harmful and they are dangerous to health, you need to put on your mouth mask as safety precaution. Another one, you put on your boots so that your leg will not have contact with the chemical. Rubber boots. There is no how the chemical will not pour on the floor, so that you not match it. You put on your boots.
Yeah, let them ask question. So we go proper to
So
the practical ones.
I want you to ask question
You
if
should
there
ask
is
them.
any.
Hello? Please, are you hearing us?
We're hearing you. If anybody asks question, please you can ask.
The only thing that
Right. Somebody has a question here. Hello, ma.
I want to add is that it's a design. When you made any, we have also we have monochrome and polychrome. When you want to do your work. Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. I said I want to talk about the monochrome and polychrome.
Okay.
The monochrome and polychrome.
Okay, ma.
If you want to dye your fabric, if you use only one color through, that is a monochrome. Using only one color when you want to dye your fabric. If you want to use many color, like 2, 3, like that, we used to call it monochrome, using many colors. Are you with us, please?
Yes, we are with you.
Thank you. Now we want to go to the practical proper now. Before that, we want you to ask question. Thank you.
Okay,
If you
there
have
is a question.
question, please ask.
Okay, there is a question in the chat box, and I'll read it.
Yes, ma'am.
It says, for a beginner in tie and dye, where can we source the needed
Yes.
or basic chemicals required if you reside outside Nigeria? Thanks.
Outside Nigeria, we have it even outside in Nigeria, because they are doing their own Kampala that we see. So it is not possible for them to buy from Nigeria. But if you have means, you can buy from Nigeria. We have people that normally send it through cargo. They will help you to get the material. If you don't know where to get it outside the Nigeria, you can buy from this Nigeria. If you ask, people will enlighten you. But through cargo, you get it.
You can ask there. It's not difficult to get.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah.
Any question again? Because before we proceed to the real practical. Any question again?
Maybe when you are doing it, so people will be asking questions here.
Yes.
Okay, we want to start the practical now.
Yeah, the papers.
Let's send the link as
We will start the practical by using paper. Share that division. Okay.
No, mo fẹ́ join. Ilé àwa ń bí. Second phone yẹn mo máa fi capture. Kí ni orúkọ ẹni yẹn?
Only.
Okay.
Àfi ṣóun ni dájú ayò.
Mo mọ̀ náà mo fẹ́ send ẹ̀ sí orí líǹkì bí eléyìí máa fi.
Nǹkan lélẹ́yìí.
Mo ti rí ẹni yẹn sẹ́, mo ti rí wọn. So nǹkan tí mo send lélẹ̀. So màá lè join, màá fi lè máa capture.
Hello? Ṣé o ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n ti rí wa lẹ́yìn? Hello, Auntie.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can
Now
hear you.
we want to start the practical by using paper. So after that, we move down to the real fabric.
Okay.
So let's start the
Did you see the paper?
paper.
Yes, we can see the paper. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Let's start with pleating method. I don't know, maybe you have your handkerchief with you there if you don't have paper.
Yes,
Ma?
we can get paper. We can
Yes,
get
ma.
paper.
This is my own paper. I want to fold this directly. The first one is direct pleating. You use your two hands to hold the edge. You hold it from left side, then the other hand from right side. You place it like this.
Pleating.
Hope you are following me.
We are following you, but we are not seeing what you are doing properly.
Okay.
I use it now.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yes.
Can you see it? Pleating.
Yes, we can see.
Okay.
This is direct pleating. You know, it's in form of line now, like one. After pleating, this method is suitable for different. You can use this color for 4 colors, 2 colors, 3 colors. If it is 3 colors, you divide it into 3. If it is more than 2 colors, you divide it based on how you want it. Occasionally, you dip this one into dye bath, but at times you will not dip it if it is 3 colors. If it is more than 1 color, you just look for small bowl, you mix the color. Then you now use spoon to apply the dye based on the colors you want. But if it is two colors, you just divide it into two. You tie from the middle. After in the middle,
We can't hear you, ma.
Hello, ma.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
good afternoon.
Your ní ṣan tí ń gbọ́ yín báyìí.
Hello, can you
Can
hear
I
me? Good
proceed?
afternoon.
We are
We are
hearing you.
hearing you, ma'am.
Yes, please. So sorry, I came so late. So that's
No
why I'm
problem.
greeting
I'm
everybody.
listening to you.
Yes, I just said I came late, very late to the class.
Yes.
I don't know if you
All right,
try
ma. Thank you. You're welcome, ma.
to.
You're welcome, ma.
You're welcome.
Just try to be with us. Later, you ask questions.
You can continue,
Can
ma.
we proceed?
You can proceed, ma. You can continue.
Yes, ma'am. We want to fold another pattern. Hold this one for me. This method is suitable for window blind. We made mention of twisting method the other time. It's just the way the hairdresser are twisted their attachment or whatever. So you hold the paper, you fold it like this, then you twist it. Can you see what I'm doing now?
Yes, we can see. We can see, ma.
We now use raffia.
You use raffia, but the one we are using is not raffia. We provide. This is sack bag of rice or beans bag. I told you that this one, the tie will not follow each other. You tie the way it was being twisted. So when you finish it, you now draw the rope. This one will not draw much because it is paper. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank you.
Yes,
That
we
is
can.
another one. That is twisting method. I made mention of criss-crossing the other time. Then you hold the paper with your two hands. You fold it into two equally. Another two equally. Making four. You stretch it like this. You now put it on your flat surface. Can you
You
see
know
my
what you mean
hand?
by flat surface?
Yes.
Can
we
you
can.
see my hand now?
Yeah, we can. We can. Thank you.
Yes, we can.
This one is just like when little baby is playing.
Òun kárílẹ̀ tó súnmọ́ wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ láti ń rí i. Tí wọ́n máa rí látọ̀kan, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti máa rí padà.
Can you see this one? Immediately when you fold it like this, you put give me that pencil and the scissors. You put wood on it. I made mention of wood the other time. Let's assume this is scissors. I want to use it
As an
to
example.
improvise it as stick. Here is pencil again. You put it one under and the other one over. When you want to tie it, you tie this edge. Hold it like this. Hold this, please. You tie this edge. Can you imagine? Then you tie this edge also. You know, we didn't tie the fabric at all. You only tie the
2 sticks.
stick. Then you now mix the dye, that is the preparation of dye bath. You dip this side into warm color. You dip this side into cool color. This one is suitable for 2 colors. In another form, you may not use stick in this pattern, but in a situation that you don't use stick, let's now tie it. You know, it gives us 3 angles now. You use rope to tie this place. I will have tied because we are dealing with paper. You tie this edge, and this edge.
Making 3.
Making 3 in a situation that you want to use raffia. But the best thing to use under this method is to use what?
2 sticks.
Stick. Making 3. Give me another paper. Yeah, another one. It's outside. Spiral. We may mention a spiral method. Let's use cloth for that one.
For the spiral.
Use cloth.
Let me use fabric for the
Spiral
method. The spiral. We just spread it on your flat surface. You spread your fabric on the flat surface. This is spiral.
You hold it from the middle.
From the middle. Are you watching it?
Yes, we are.
See me. Spiral.
It will be giving you pleating. Can you see it? This one also is good for 2 colors. You hold it with thread in the middle.
Stick.
You can use stick at a time, you can use thread. You do it like this. When you tie it, you can put this under into a color. Then you turn this one into another color. Or you put left side in a color, right side in another color.
This method is also good for window blind or bed sheets. Making 4. We want to do the last one before we can proceed in the practical ones.
This is another pleating. You know, with that, the other ones was folded straight. But this one now, you want to fold this from one side. You hold it from the edge. This one will somehow long because you start it from one edge. This is it. This style is suitable for women agbada or bubu or kaftan And it's also good for different colors. If it is different colors, you divide it from the middle. Then you tie the first side, then you tie the other side. You put it into the die. We don't want to be tied because we are using paper. If it is fabric, it will be easy for us to tie. Immediately when you divide it into two, you can divide this also into another two or three. This one into two or three. It depends on your choice or how you want it.
Making 5.
Maybe we should go
No,
to
the question now, the one that you like us to do, just choose it
pick
for us.
one.
Pick now. You want to do the real work now. Just pick 2 that you like. Out of the 5.
There is a question on the chat box, ma. The question says, there is one question here. I will read it out. The question says, does it matter if the pleating is not uniform?
Doesn't matter.
It's
not matter. No, you can do it anyhow. You know, I told you earlier that any mistake in art is a design. If you do the mistake, it will add beauty with your work. It will give you another design. Don't worry about that one.
Okay.
Is that all right?
All right, thank you, ma. And somebody advised that if we do it on a table, maybe when you are using the fabric, if you do it on a plate, on the flat table, a flat surface, and the camera is aired on it, that maybe we'll see it better.
On the table?
Yeah, and the camera is aired on top.
And when we want to do the real,
yeah.
But when we want to use the real fabric, we do it on the table.
Okay, yeah, that's one suggestion from.
You know, I said something earlier that we use the flat, we do the work on the flat surface.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question now. Somebody should tell me the meaning of flat surface. Should mention this flat surface that you know now. I want somebody to mention the flat surface. Can you the flat surface, please mention. The examples of flat surface is your table, the wall. You can do the work on the flat table, the wall, it may be floor. Is that all right?
Yeah, somebody mentioned
or drawing board. You can use drawing board. That is the flat surface we are talking about.
Thank you.
Now, wait a minute. Let's use the real fabric. Now, let me plug the phone. I want you to pick one that you like out of the 5
Hello. Hello. I think the signal is not good there. Hello, ma. Hello. Okay, we'll give her some minutes there. If not, we'll give her a call. It might be due to the signal. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Hello, ma. Hello, ma.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I will stop the music now. Sorry. You can continue, ma.
Wọ́n try láti record music.
You can continue, ma.
Please, sorry, please. You hearing me?
We can hear you, but we can't see you yet. Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello, ma. You can continue, ma.
Hello.
Hello, we can see you now. We can hear you and see you. You can continue.
Thank God, though. It's network problem. Hello? Out of the 5 real practical on our fabric now. Want to start the real? Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Network. Hello.
We can hear you.
You're very clear.
Can you hear us? We can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Okay. I want you to pick one after the 5 methods. We want to start the real practical because of network. Talk now if you are watching me.
Okay, sorry, can everybody select which design they prefer? If you can put something in the chat box or if you can speak out. The trainers are waiting for the suggestions.
Because of our
I'm suggesting the spiral method. Yes.
It's better to do in a ventilated area.
Okay, somebody says spiral. If we have any other suggestion.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Spirals with the spiral network.
Yes, the spiral. Spiral, please.
We want to do the spiral.
No, can you mention? No. I want to ask a question. Hello.
We want to do the spiral now. This is the
Hello?
fabric.
Hello? Somebody wants to
Yeah,
talk.
sorry,
Hello?
can you mention the 5 methods we had?
It's more than 5
It's more than
methods.
5, but we just
Now we
only
are treating the
5.
class now.
We are-
Can you just mention them, please?
we only pick 5. It's more than 5. Number 1
The
is
5 that we picked.
spiral
Number 2
method.
is what? Okay. Number 2.
We have marbling.
Okay.
We have
Number 3.
pleating.
Sorry?
Pleating method.
Okay, pleasing, okay.
We have twisting. Twisting
Okay.
method.
Okay.
Cycle.
We have cycle method.
Okay, thank you so much.
God bless you. Now
Amen.
let's pick one now. You said we should do the spiral method, isn't it?
Okay.
Yes, ma.
Huh?
Many
It's
people
okay,
voted for
it's
spiral,
okay,
ma.
baby.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
it's okay.
I just pick 5. We have about 10 methods, but we just pick 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start with the spiral.
Okay.
Let's put it in. This is, I want to put it on the flat surface. Look at me now. We want to use 2 years. 36 by 45 fabric now.
Okay.
Inches. Now I want to start with spiral. We will start from the middle. Look at my hand.
Yes.
Okay?
If you have your paper with you, spread your paper and follow
If
the.
you have your paper or you have your handkerchief or small towel, the fabric that can absorb that stuff.
Place it before you.
Yes.
Okay? I'm starting from the middle now.
Are you following me?
We can't see.
Mo fẹ́ gbé sí báyìí.
Eléyìí ṣò náà wait. Ẹ dúró.
Kí ló gbé sójú ẹ̀ gan?
Okay, ń bọ̀.
Mo ti gbé kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. I want to start again.
Can you see it now?
No, not
Can
yet.
you see me?
No, not yet, ma.
Mi ò lè ṣó ẹ̀ mọ̀ ń present lórí bí. Ó yẹ kó máa ṣó lórí bí.
We can't see the demonstration.
Can you see me? Can you see
Okay,
me
we
now?
can see it now.
Okay?
We can see it now.
Good. You will see, you will pick it from the middle. You want to do the spiral method now. Look at the real fabric. That's all right?
It has been decided already. The industrial starch has been removed.
Remove from it. Pick it from the middle. Can you see it?
Yes, we can say it. Thank you.
See my hand. See my
Hope you are
hand.
doing your
Hope
own.
you are doing your own, no? This is spiral. Spiral method is good for window blind. This is the work.
Okay,
clear
thank
now?
you. Yeah, nice. Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
We now put stick. You can use stick or rope. Either of the two, the one that you like.
Okay, ma. Okay.
Now let's use a stick. Stick now. Let's use stick now. Look at it. Come and help me, Ms. Bandele. We will use it like this. The second one.
One at the top
At the
other one under.
Under. Like this. I think you are watching us.
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Okay. It will tie it very well. I improvised the ravian. Improvised. The material that you get by yourself without purchasing it. That is improvised. Improvisation. The available materials within your environment. Thank you, Nadia. The die stuck together. This is a bucket. Die bags. This is die bags. Now,
We may mention
my
your
apron.
safety precaution.
My apron. This is my apron. Say my glasses already. My nose mask. I improvise gloves. If you want to do your own, you will buy your real glove. The brown one, the thick one. Where are you, Mrs. Damdele? Where are you? Oh, man. Bring the warm water. Open my mouth so I can talk. This water, see. Can you?
Hello.
Hello.
Can
Sorry.
you see me?
Not now, not at the moment.
Only not at the moment. I just don't better.
Yeah, we can see you now.
We can see you.
The paper.
Can you see it now? Now what's on?
Not yet.
Oh,
Yes, we can.
We can see now. Yeah, thank you.
Come on.
you can now.
Yes, we can. We can.
This is our hot water. Now let's mix our chemical together now. This no green gonna come out. Can green. This green color, but we start with lighter color, which is yellow. Palm color. Can you see me?
Yes, we can. Thank
Oh
you.
no, sure.
Okay. This is yellow color now. This is hydrosulfate. Hydrosulfate. It's like salt. Not everything. I got me. This is caustic soda, like sugar. This one is like sugar, grounded sugar. Please don't taste it, oh.
Okay, thank you.
It's an harmful chemical. Without the chemicals, you cannot achieve your goals. Now, I pour the real dye stuff, which is yellow, the cool color. After that, I pour the caustic soda. I pour the hydrosulfate. Now, we want to mix water with it. Now, this is our hot water, not real hot. Oh. You need this to steer your chemical and the dye stuff. It depends on the fabric that you want to do. You know, want to use that a yard fabric now. I've mixed everything together. This is it. This is the real fabric that is already. I want to dip it now. Give me spoon. Give me rubber spoon. No, I'm using my hand now because I'm with my glove. If you use your real hand to do it, it will spoil your hand easily. Because the chemical is too powerful. This is color yellow now. That makes it second. Any color. Can put green. Green is there. This is the lighter color. The second one I put deeper color, which is color green. We leave it for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes. Even 15 minutes. It depends. For oxidation. Okay. Let's leave that one. Let's prepare the second dye stuff. Second dye stuff. What does it mean? Yeah. I guess the second one. I think I should prepare the second one. Okay. This is the second one. I want to use the green color. This is the caustic soda again. This is hydrosulfate. One like sugar. Very powerful. We now stir it together. Tell them about the odor. We say use it for the second side. This is the second, I'm using second chemical now. We cover the first one with the nylon for 15 minutes. To cover it, it will absorb very well. Yes, let me use spoon. It's hot.
Don't be the question.
Any question? What else?
How do we know the quality of the dye and other chemicals? The quantity.
Is it quantity?
We are coming to that one later.
Later.
Quantity.
It depends on the fabric you want to use. Yeah. I'm using one spoon for this. Okay, we explain later. Let me quickly through this.
Kunima, how do one measurement the ingredient for each fabric, please?
We
It
will tell them
depends.
later.
You
Let's
teach you
finish that
later.
one.
It depends on the fabric you want to use. We teach you later. Let's through with the practical. It depends on the fabric you want to use. We teach you later. Let's through with this. Thank you. Yeah. Improvise. Go down. Okay. School. School. I want to take it outside. Where is this? Give me the second line. Okay. So I want to take it outside.
Okay, ma, thank you.
This is the first one. Are you through? We are through with that one. So we leave it for 15 minutes.
Okay.
This is the second one. This is sandwiches method. Are you with me?
Yes, we are. Thank you.
This is another method now. Here is the lighter color. Bring it.
You say you're congruent.
You want to use only one color for this. We use two colors for the first one. Take. See, I want to use only one color for this one, which is monochrome. Only one color. We dip everything. We leave it. That one is polychrome. We use 2 colors for that one, which the second one is monochrome, only one color.
This is the method we are doing now. The one she's doing is this one, the one who first folded the other time.
We check the meat very well, whether it's absorbed, if the dye stuff enter or not. Check it very well, because we are using only one color. So we leave it for 5 minutes. I want to take it outside now. I want to take it outside.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Taking you remove. Okay.
It has
I want to remove it now.
oxidized now.
Let me remove it for you.
Sure.
Stop.
Can you see it now? When this one was dyed the other time, nobody can recognize this color as yellow color. It will bring out its oxidation. This now has undergo oxidation. Let's now lose it. Can you see it now? This spiral method.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
On this stage now, we want to say something about the quality you had the other time that is quantity. The ratio of or the measurement of the chemical is ratio 2 to 1. Ratio 2 to 1 in the sense that when you measure a spoon of caustic soda, you are going to measure 2 spoons of hydrochloride. That is why it is ratio 2 to 1. For the seller of the chemical, they are measuring.
We can't hear. The volume has gone low.
On the measurement of the chemical.
Are you hearing us now?
Yes, it's better.
We can hear.
Yes. Okay.
On the measurement of the chemical, I said it is ratio 2 to 1. Ratio 2 to 1 in the sense that when you measure a spoon of caustic soda, you are going to measure 2 spoons of caustic and of hydrosulfide. Hydrosulfide will empower the dye. Why the chemical that is the caustic soda will soften the cotton. That when you go to the seller and you say you want to buy for 3 years, 2 years, they measure their chemical already. But on your own, if you bought in bulk, when you measure a spoon of caustic soda, you are going to mix it with 2 spoons of hydrosulfide. The dye is just a spoon. For you to have the measurement of dye is just teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, because the dye is somehow active.
I think you got this one. Is it clear, everybody?
It's clear, ma. But how do we know the
Do you
quantity
like,
of
do you
the
like the what?
water? It's clear, ma. But how do we know the quantity
Okay,
of the
thank
water?
you. Let's drop this one. Emma, will
Hello?
Hello, please, how do we know the quantity of the water, ma?
bring it up.
Scissors.
I have a question. When the quantity of water? Quantity of water.
Yes,
The
ma.
water is within a cup and 1.5 cup.
Bring sisters.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Where can we get hello?
That hot water.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Where can we get all those things from?
Where can we get all those things from?
It depends on where you are living.
If you are in Nigeria, we get it all over. Even in the northern part,
Yeah.
Abeokuta, Akure, Ado, there's no any part in Nigeria. Oshogbo, Kogi,
Ilori,
you have it
anywhere.
in all
Okay, thank you.
our states.
Even if it is abroad, you will see it. But this is the second one. Look at this one now.
This is the one we call sandwiching the other time. This is one color.
Look
The
at
first
this
one is 2 colors. Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is it fine?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's very fine.
Yes,
We
it's very
used to
fine.
go for this one. The other one,
I think I prefer the 2 colors.
I prefer the first one.
Yeah, the 2 colors. Yeah, the spiral method and the 2 colors.
Hello?
But they are both beautiful.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, if peradventure we want to mix a particular color, let me say black, for instance, maybe G. Is this how we go through the process too? Hello? Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Probably
Yeah,
the signal
we
is
want to
gone.
like maybe dye a gene by mixing of this. Is that how we go through?
Sorry, it's like she's lost the connection again. Let's just give her some minutes to log back in. On, sorry. I don't think the signal is very great where she is. I'll try and call her now again.
Ó ti connect padà mọ́. Mo mọ̀. Ọ̀yá. Ṣáàkì.
I think you all see this one.
this is the second
The
one.
second one.
Sandwiching method.
Ṣé wọ́n rí?
Wọ́n rí.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀.
Hello.
Please stop now.
We can see it, ma. Well done, ma.
Hello, ma. Well done, ma. Somebody was asking a question when you lost the connection, ma.
Have you seen this one?
We can
Yes,
see it, ma. We
okay.
can see it. Very nice,
How
ma.
your
You
question?
can ask question now.
They are both beautiful. Okay, sorry. Christy can go ahead.
Your question.
Your question now. Ṣé lè ṣe mọ́ ni?
Eléyìí ti disconnect.
Sister
Eléyìí ṣe
Christy
eléyìí
can go
lásán.
ahead, please.
Your question.
I think we want to ask question.
Yeah, somebody was asking a question, so she can go ahead now.
What is the question? What is the question?
Hello,
I
ma.
don't know if she
Welcome, ma.
has connection. Christy Effion,
Okay, I too want to ask. I'm not sure they saw my question. Well done, ma. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma. Your voice was shaking when you were talking about the quantity. So I didn't get the quantity of dye.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got
What we are saying,
sulfide and caustic soda.
Okay.
what we are saying is that the spoon we used the other time, that teaspoon, the
You're not audible again, ma.
we are talking about the ratio. That is the measurement. The ratio is ratio 2:1. In a situation that you measure a spoon of caustic soda, you are going to mix it with 2 spoons of hydrosulfide. That is 2:1.
Are you hearing your education going, you know?
Am I communicating, ma'am?
No, ma, you went off.
It's on live.
It's on. Maybe your network.
I can hear you now, but I didn't hear what you were saying. Oh.
Hello, ma'am. I stop. Is teaspoon, but the ratio for the caustic soda and the hydrosulfide is 2:1. In caustic soda, you measure a spoon of caustic soda. Why you measure 2 spoons in hydro? That is why we call it ratio 2:1. That is just the measurement. But when you get to the shop, that is the seller, they have measured it according to what they will only ask you. Are you preparing for 5 years, 3 years, 4 years? When you measure the years, they will give you the exactly chemical and dye stuff that is suitable for the woman to measure. That's just it.
Any question again? We have 2 more minutes.
Hello.
Hello, 4 more minutes. Any question again?
Yeah, my question is, if you are dyeing a jeans or if you want to dye a jean, just a pair of jeans, is this how you mix it, the color, the hydrosulfide, the caustic soda, then you mix with hot water, maybe different water?
It's the same. You first of all pour the caustic soda in a dye bath. You pour the
Okay.
hydrosulfide.
Okay. Then next. Hello? Then on the color?
Dye. You only need a color. According to the measurement they are selling, it's a spoon. They have measured it there. It's a spoon. It's only if you want to dye more than a yard, you buy 5. You buy 5 spoons.
Of the fabric.
It depends on the
years of the fabric.
Okay, I think I got it.
If you are in area like Akure, I know where they are selling it. I can describe. If you are in Oshogbo, I can describe. If you are outside, if your people have the opportunity of coming to this side, you can send them. They can buy for you.
In Lagos,
Pardon?
But what about we staying in Lagos, Ikorodu precisely? Hello?
Ikorodu?
Ikorodu?
We have it at Shosho. People are even. Yes. It is much cheaper in Africa than any other place. Yes. When you get to Abeokuta, you tell them that you are going to Itoku. That Itoku is purely Kampala market and the material.
Okay. Okay.
When you get to Abeokuta, yeah. Also, Itoku market. Itoku.
So you get to Itoku.
House of, when you get to Abeokuta, House of Itoku market. There is Itoku market. Itoku, IT, not IT. Itoku market. You get all the materials and everything. Can you see the description?
No.
I've typed it on the chart. Check it on the chart.
Okay. Same.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next week.
Thank you. I think we have done for today.
Next week.
I think we have done.
For today.
Okay, thank you, ma.
I think you get a lot for today's practical.
Thank you, please.
All right. Yeah, it was very nice, ma. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. See you on next week Saturday by God's grace.
By His grace, ma.
Okay. Yeah, next week Saturday will be batik, ma. Thank you.
Yes, it will be. It can be batik and pretty. Maybe we can do the two together.
No, let's do batik next week, ma, and do printing as we've advertised it the upper week, ma.
Okay.
All right, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you. God bless.
Okay, thank you. Welcome, madam.
So much.
Then
Thank you so much.
we still back for but we will talk later.
All right, ma.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.